102. Broadcasting 24/7, 365. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at KJFMradio.com, and on the KJFM Radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on the area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to night number 2, men's opening night at the Montgomery County Invitational. Mark Froning, Zach Evans here in the old gym getting ready for the Clopton Hawks as they take on the Fulton Hornets. Clopton comes into this game 1-0, but the 7 seed in this tournament taking on the 2 seed Fulton Hornets, who just bring a lot of height and athleticism into this ball game. But this is a young Clopton team, Zach, and I think they have something to prove in this tournament.
They definitely do. This is a team that lost a lot of seniors, myself included. They want to come out. Maybe they were a little bit hurt by the 7 seed, but I know they got a lot to prove. They want to show everybody that, last year wasn't a fluke, and they can carry on the tradition of Clopton basketball being great.
It's Clopton, it's Fulton, it's coming up. We'll start the pregame show for you next right here on Eagle 102.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include Orff Construction Company, County Market in Vandalia, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic. As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Bank of Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, review your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
This is Tracy Brookster with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our community? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, Infant through Adult Immunization, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from. Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana. And let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show. Sponsored by
And welcome back to the Montgomery County Invitational, first of 2 games on KJFM as the 7 seed Clopton take on the 2 seed Fulton over here. And then the late game, Marianne Eberhardt and Corey Buchanan will have that one as Bowling Green, the 5 seed, takes on the 4 seed Montgomery County. And I can't remember a time in recent memory where Montgomery was all the way down to the 4 seed in their own tournament. So a little bit of turnover for Coach Scott Krager in that program. But Marianne and Corey will talk about that one a little later. Let's talk about this Clopton team, Zach. Like you said, they lost a lot of senior leadership last season. What do they have coming into the program this year?
What they do have is a lot of youth. You look down, you only see 3 seniors out on the court and maybe a couple of juniors, but they have a lot of youth. They're relatively young, They're going to make mistakes, but you got to look to capitalize off of those. You got a lot of guys who come in with not a whole lot of experience, but you have some great leadership in your 3 seniors and your 1 or 2 juniors. I look for them to come out hungry and, play a great game tonight.
We saw a little bit of Cash Evans last season. He's going to have a much larger role. How do you prepare him as a former member of the program and older brother?
I'm sorry, I wasn't. Sorry. I was just watching him. Sorry.
How did you help him get prepared for his larger role this season?
A lot of that would be called, some people would say brotherly love. I was tough. He's a big kid. He's tough. Being the third child. 2 older brothers ahead of him. I was always very physical with him down in the post. I think he's kind of learn to accept that and almost work with it and, take it with a grain of salt and just kind of keep going. He's gotten a lot tougher, and he's really mentally strong lately.
And what do we expect out of Kane?
Kane's kind of funny. He's a 6'2" kid with really long arms, and doesn't quite know what to do with them yet. But he's got a good left hand. He's got a good right hand. He's solid dribbling the ball. He's played all positions his life. I'm really looking forward to see those two out on the court tonight.
It should be fun, and we get an inside look, scouting report from Big Brother on the two of the new pieces or expanded pieces of this Clompton Hawk team. Now Fulton, on the other hand, I talked to Coach Tony Francis a little while ago. He said they can score in all three layers and just big, strong, physical, and he said the Hawks may not have learned anything in their first game of the season, which was a season-opening win against, Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to learn something tonight playing a team of this caliber.
Yeah, this is definitely a really good team, a really athletic team, a team that's going to take advantage of turnovers and try to run the score up. As you saw watching the pregame warm-ups, they're very athletic. They can get up, they can run, they're very long. This is definitely going to be a tough test tonight for the Hawks.
We'll talk more about that when we check our keys to the game after this on Eagle 102.
Medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421643, NMLS number 407724.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicky Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicky Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicky Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Welcome back to the Montgomery County Invitational. Our keys to the game for Clompton and Fulton. This is going to be a tough test for Clompton, and they're a little shorthanded. They're only dressing 8 players tonight, and Coach Tony Francis said he's not a zone guy, but he may play some zone tonight, depending on how Fulton attacks. I think the Hawks just need to stay responsible and not to let the game get too fast for them.
Agreed. They need to slow it down. This is a very athletic Fulton team. We already talked about that. They just need to not make many mistakes, and when Fulton makes mistakes, you got to capitalize off that. And hand in hand with that, they got to control the boards. They can't give up many offensive rebounds.
And shooting, how does this team shoot?
Clopton shoots a lot from deep. They're relatively skilled. They're all pretty small, so they have to be able to shoot the ball. Even Cash can step out and hit 15 feet and maybe even a three-pointer here and there.
Well, it's going to be key for them tonight to match the speed and physicality of this Fulton team. Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups coming up next on KJFM.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, TJ's Salon, and Center Locker Service.
Hi, this is Amy at Community State Bank of Missouri. Did you know we offer health savings accounts? If you have a high-deductible health plan, you may qualify for a health savings account. HSAs are designed to help you save your money to help pay your deductible. Talk to your employer about our health savings account and let them know you want to keep your money right here at home. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887,
Sailor and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill a prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day. Visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community
Starters for this ball game. First for the number 2 seed Fulton Hornets. They're coached by Justin Gilmore. They'll start junior guard number 4 Walker Goring. Number 21 junior guard Ty Logan gets the start tonight. A sophomore guard number 22 Javar Galbraith gets the start. Number 24 a junior forward Josh Reams, and number 40 another junior forward Colby Lancaster. So again, for the Hornets, it's Goring, Logan, Galbraith, Reams, and Lancaster. Galbraith, a Callaway County name for a long time. I think there was a Galbraith that they called the Callaway Kid back in the day. I think that was like in the 70s, pro athlete. All right, for the Clompton Hawks, the 7th seed, they're coached by Tony Francis. They'll start number 1, a junior guard, Tyler Kuntz. Number 3 gets a start, sophomore guard, Chase Hall. Number 25, senior guard Logan Dalrymple gets the start tonight. Number 33, a senior forward Mason Street. Number 42, a sophomore forward Cash Evans. So again for the Hawks, it is Kuntz, Hall, Dalrymple, Street, and Evans. And those are your starting 5 for both sides. The captains meeting with the officials in front of the scorers table right now. We're about 4 minutes away from the start of basketball here on night number 2, men's opening night of this Montgomery County Invitational. Basketball is coming up on Eagle 102.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include CMC Distributing and Manufacturing, McCoy Blossom Funeral Homes, and Calumet of Missouri.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local communities. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their communities. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Goods Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
I'm Kylie Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm truck, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-side. Stop by and see myself, Ford Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam as your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blair.
Back at the Montgomery County Invitational, Mark Fronick, Zach Evans here in the middle school gym. Over in the high school gym, or the old gym, Marianne Everhart has a very interesting matchup to start the night, and she'll provide updates as Mexico and Wellsville go to battle. And Mexico, the 1 seed, Wellsville, the 8 seed. But as you know, Zach, Wellsville loves to surprise people, and everyone's talking about how they shouldn't be an 8 seed in this tournament.
Yeah, Wells is one of those teams that always is a little bit undervalued at the beginning of the year, even at the end. You know, they're a team that always comes out, they're always going to compete, they play great defense, and they can always shoot the ball really well. So they're definitely a dangerous team, especially as an 8 seed. You know, I think they're definitely didn't get as much love as they should have.
That game will be followed by Bowling Green and Montgomery. And Marianne Everhart joins us on the pregame show right now as we're just about 2 minutes away from the tip-off here. Marianne, yeah, I brought that up to Zach, the Wellsville team. But what do you see transpiring in the high school gym tonight?
There's a towel heading to their benches right now. They're getting ready to do the starting lineup. But I think that Mexico's going to be a big mountain for those who are trying. But we kind of thought that last year, they played Denison just a couple of points in that opening match. So,
well, we're getting ready for the national anthem here, so we'll take a break, come back with basketball next.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include People Savings Bank in Bowling Green, McNaylor & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Here's one question that has no wrong answers. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today at participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment into service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repairs. Hi, folks. My name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season with Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mike's Tire and Service Center, Bank of Louisiana, and a taste of play.
8 minutes on the clock. Introductions being made on the floor right now as Clopton gets ready to take on Fulton here in the opening round of this Montgomery County Invitational. Clopton girls, Bowling Green girls both lost last night, so they'll be here in the middle school gym tomorrow night in the consolation semis of this tournament, and they'll be playing each other in the late game. And Clopton has been introduced. Now Fulton making their way onto the floor with introductions and just about ready for basketball here from the middle school gym. Mark Froenick, Zach Evans on the call tonight here in the opening round of this Montgomery tournament. I like those Clopton uniforms. They debuted those last year, right? And it's an interesting look, that kind of shade of gray against the black uniform.
It looks really good. I really like playing in them. Really comfy, honestly. I really like the gray ones. The gray with the red and the those are always sick. Those are my favorite ones, honestly.
You got to have multiple unique combos now, don't you?
You do. You don't want to be lost. Everybody's got multiple now.
Yeah. Well, you can sign these deals with Nike and whatnot. And
they take care of you.
They got to make you look good. All right. Ball coming in from the near side as we're across from the benches here. Only one side of bleachers, and they are tall here in this middle school gym. Ball is up, and Clopton wins the opening toss. Good ups there from Mason Street, and Clopton gets the first possession. Working on the far side. That's now Ripple back up top now. He's got it again on the far point. Logan again up through Chase Hall all the way to the baseline. Back to Street as he was streaking. A nice little give and go from Cash Evans. They're working that low post, and it's finally stolen away by Fulton, and back the other way comes Josh Reeves. And that shot will go, and a foul. How did that one fall? He was about parallel with the floor, and they're actually going to call a charge. Yeah.
Great take there from the little man, Chase Hall. It's a big man running right at him. He took it right in the chest. Great charge there.
It's an art to take a charge, isn't it?
There's a little bit of flopping involved. Looks like Fulton's in a 1-3-1, taking advantage of their length here.
And a travel called. You guys had a great one last season at taking charges. Oh, you're not going to give them any props?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, me and Riley, we probably led the conference in charges.
Yeah, Riley was
good at it, too.
He was a master.
Mm-hmm.
With it off the far corner to the near side, almost thrown away. Reeves with it, back up top and around to the far side for Goring. He'll take the three and drain it, and that's the first points of the ball game.
Smooth stroke there from Goring.
Here comes Clopton back the other way with Chase Hall. Hall got in a little trouble, gave it off to Tyler Kuntz. Working that perimeter right now, trying to find something open on the baseline, and it's out of bounds. They said it went out clean. And another turnover, second turnover for the Hawks. And that's something they got to clean up a little bit.
Yeah, if you're going to want to beat a great team like Fulton, you got to take care of the ball. You can't have any wasted possessions.
Here comes Fulton with a 3-0 lead. Drop it down to Lancaster. Lancaster dribbles out a little bit. His shot a little long, and Evans with the rebound for Clopton. Kuntz with speed up the floor. Drops it off. Here's a three from Street. It's short. Fouls his own rebound, but can't come up with it. And they're going with Galbraith up the floor. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound tipped out and chased down in the corner by Chase Hall. That's fitting. Clopton takes it across the line and almost gave it away. Good recovery. And now they will have it stolen. And an athletic play to save it from going out of bounds.
That is 3 turnovers on 3 possessions for the Hawks. Not what you want.
But they get the ball back. Kuntz with a steal. One-on-one to the hoop. Off the glass too hard. Street the rebound. His shot off the glass is good. It's a 1-point game. Mason Street. 5:40 to go here in the opening quarter. And changes coming for Clopton as that ball is almost thrown away. Lancaster does have it thrown away, intercepted by Dalrymple. He takes it to the hoop, too hard off the glass. They've got to make the most of those shots. They're not going to come often.
They can't give away free ones like that.
Here's a three from the near corner, back the other way, and another one for Walker Goring. So they've got the tray working.
Yes, they do.
And it's a 6-2 ball game, 3 minutes in. All the way back out, Kuntz. Dribbles out of trouble to Mason Street in the near corner. Now a three from the near side. A little bit off the mark, and up for the rebound is Galbraith for the Hornets. Here comes Fulton in front of the free throw line. Goring, his shot off the mark. Street the rebound, and here comes Kuntz. Tyler Kuntz has it stripped from behind. He was trying to go 1-on-3 to the basket. And here come the Hornets again, and another three from Goring. Good. Oh, my goodness. And a timeout taken after the third tray by Walker Goring. Clopton takes the timeout, 4:36 to go in the first. It's 9-2 Hornets on Eagle 102.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include Penrod Realty, Craig Bowen, CPA, and Sparks Maintenance Contracting.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Glorious best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, and all parts.
We were talking off air. Fulton a little disinterested on the defensive end, so if Clopton is a little more responsible, I think they can cash in.
Yeah, 4 turnovers, though. You know, Fulton's length is kind of bailing them out. They're getting tips here and there. Clopton being a little sloppy with the basketball, but definitely just look a little bit disinterested, you know. I saw Dalrymple go for the layup, and the 25 just kind of let him go by. Really weird, really weird.
So if they can make the most of that or figure it out. And I'm sure Coach Tony Francis was talking about that in the timeout. But how about the offensive start for Walker Goring? Already 3 threes.
It's about as good as you're going to ask for, you know. Three threes. I wish I could shoot like that in high school.
9-2.
Bringing the trap.
Trouble in the backcourt. They take him down, and we're going to have a foul as Chase Hall did a good job positioning his body to pick up the contact there. And he's asking for some help from his fellow Hawks.
When you're playing point guard, you can't get caught up in the corner like that. It's really dangerous, especially with the backside trap coming.
He takes it across the line. Chase Hall with it into double coverage, almost stolen away. They work it down, now kick it back out. Now baseline for Street. See Evans off the glass and good. Kane Evans with 2.
Just how I taught him.
He came in at the timeout and scores his first 2 points of this ball game. Back the other way, the Fulton Hornets. It's Reams. He just turns around and shoots from just inside 3 and scores his first 2 points of the night. 11-4. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bounce pass down to the baseline. Tried to force it inside to Evans, and now they're coming back the other way. Here's Walker Goring. Jumps it down low. Shot good. Colby Lancaster from just under the basket.
Hawks got to take care of the ball.
13-4. Down to 3:30 to play in another turnover. Taken away. And here's the 3, top of the key, well off the mark, but turns right into a pass to Javar Galbraith. He puts it in, another timeout taken by the Hawks. With 3:21 to go, they trail by 11, 15-4 to Fulton in the opening round of the Montgomery Invitational on Eagle 102.
Montgomery County Tournament coverage brought to you by West End Financial Services and Knight Equipment Company.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shop.
So Coach Tony Francis not afraid to take a timeout. He's already burned 2 here in the first 5 minutes of this ball game, and trying to coach up this Clopton team who's turned the ball over, 5 times? 6. Here's Street to the baseline. Kick it back out for Kuntz. He'll try the 3. That one rims out. No good. And the rebound comes to Evans. Cash
great board there.
Drops it back for Jordan Genowine. They work it down low. That shot partially blocked. Another shot. Clopton in deep. A lot of trees there. And they'll kick it back out. Inside out game to Kuntz. Kuntz to the baseline, and he's fouled. Good job attacking the basket that time by Tyler Kuntz.
That's what they say. When you have a shot blocker in the paint, you got to go right at their chest, and that's exactly what Tyler did there. Great job. Great job.
First foul on Colby Lancaster. He and Ty Logan each have a foul. And the first shot is good. So Kuntz makes it a 10-point ball game. And that one will make it 9. He hits them both. And that's something Clopton has to do, is be good at their free throws tonight. Make the most of those opportunities. With it is Goring. Boy, he can change speeds almost on a dime. Another shot, no good, and finally Evans comes away with the rebound, but it's stolen right back. Here comes to the hoop, Jamar Galbraith. And a little one-hander there. More trouble for Genowine, and we're going to have a reach-in called on Lincoln Smith.
If you're Clopton, that dunk is the last thing you want to see. You know, that's something that gives a team like this energy, and they can really thrive off that. And you don't want to see one. You definitely don't want to see the second one.
I was expecting the Thunder. He went up one hand.
Yeah.
Not quite the dramatic effect. With it is Jordan Genowine. Drops it on the far side, and another telegraph pass and a steal, and all the way to the hoop goes Walker Goring. He's got 11 points. With it is Kuntz. Drops it down low, and a travel called against Dalrymple. Another turnover for the Hawks.
They are almost double figures right now in turnovers. They're at 9.
If I can see the pass coming, you know Fulton can see the pass coming. And they've had a lot of them intercepted through the center of the court. Oh, nice pass through the lane, and a little finger roll that time for Colby Lancaster off the feed from Walker Goring. (21-6). With 1:26 to go, and another turnover.
There's turnover number 10.
Wow.
Hawks maybe speeding it up a little bit too much. Need to slow it down and really just kind of not go through the motions, but slow things down in their head, you know.
With it now is Zeke Reed, who's just into the ball game, and that one's blocked out of bounds by Mason Street. Good work on the D end that time for Mason.
Mason's pretty bouncy every now and then. He can get up.
Minute 17 to play, 21-6. Right off the inbound to Lancaster and another 2. 23-6, Fulton leads. With it is Kuntz. Almost drug that foot. Gets it off now to Chase Hall over to the far side for Mason Street. Back up top. Fakes the 3, now to Kuntz. Has Dalrymple at the baseline, that's where he goes with it. Back to Kuntz. Up and around to the far side now for Mason Street.
Hawks just can't seem to get anything through this Fulton defense.
Dalrymple kicks it back again to Kuntz. Over to Hall. Far side for Mason Street. They're doubling him right now. They get it to Dalrymple, though. Kicks it back. Here's the 3. Near side, in and out. That one looked good off the hand of Kuntz. Still 23-6. With now 14 seconds to go in the quarters, that one's knocked out of bounds by Logan Dalrymple.
Hawks need to get a stop here. They don't want to be down 19 or potentially 20 going into the second quarter.
Late change for the last 12.9 seconds of the first. Into the backcourt now for Walker Goring. They'll play for the final shot with 8 on the clock. Here's Goring. Look for him. Hey, he's stripped of the ball, but it goes right to a teammate. Extra pass, but still forcing it from his hip is Colby Lancaster to make it 25-6 in favor of Fulton after one quarter. Clopton has their work cut out for them when we go to quarter number 2 after this on KJFM.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include Ann Lane Boutique, Lynn's Heritage House, and Royal Bank.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cake to the Philadelphian favorite water ice, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
25-6 after one quarter. Fulton leading the Clopton Hawks, and see if we can get Marianne in and get an update from that Mexico-Wellsville game. All right, thank you, Marianne. Here it's 25-6 in favor of the Fulton Hornets, and they'll have the ball to start quarter number 2 as they'll inbound right below us. Into the ball game, Rowdy Goring. We'll see if he's the same type of player as his brother. They get it to Galbraith. Galbraith high off the glass, but a foul going to send him to the line. Foul going to go against Mason Street, his first. That's the first team foul against Clompton. At the line, Javar Galbraith. And the first one is good. Makes it a 20-point lead.
And the two Evans brothers come in at the same time. Hopefully they can turn things around here for Clopton.
Second shot. In and out. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Cash Evans. Gets it ahead to Chase Hall. Now for Tyler Kuntz. And a light foul there on Rowdy Goring.
Got him with a hand check.
That's something they've been cracking down on the last couple of years. Here's Kuntz. Over to the far side for Chase Hall. Off the point. Gives up his dribble. Now gives up the ball to Tyler Kuntz. His pass is tipped and taken. And back the other way comes Zeke Reed into the corner. Kicks it back. Here's a three. That one's good. Josh Reams with another tray to make it 29-6. Another timeout taken by Clopton. 7:20 to go in the second quarter. All Fulton so far on KJFM.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include Hayden's Motorsports Center, Meinhof Funeral Homes, and Young Enterprises.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynnsheritage.com.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises.
Looked like lasers coming out of the eyes of Tony Francis. How is it being on the other end of that?
It's a little scary, I'm not going to lie. But it makes you want to turn it around.
Yeah.
You don't want to have him looking at you like that twice. It's scary.
Back the other way, off the miss. Here comes Fulton again. Over to the far side. Here's a three. That one is too long. That was Rowdy Goring. And now Galbraith with the long rebound. They drive through. And another two for the Fulton Hornets, 31-6. Forcing it in the middle. Street all
Great
alone.
Pass. Good finish.
I think where he got that pass low like that was probably the only way that was getting through. And after that, they just let him go to the basket. To the near side. Here's Zeke Reed. Back up top for Galbraith, over to the far side for Goring. Now for Reams, he can shoot the three, drains another one. Josh Reams, 34-8. Here's Evans on a turnaround, a little long on that jumper. Street the rebound, gives it off to Kuntz. His shot was short that time. Pops out the rebound into the backcourt. And Clopton will get the possession. Swap things up, now on the baseline with it. Evans to Evans. And they're going to call a tie-up, and it's going to stay with Clopton.
Hawks got to get something. Sorry to cut you off. Hawks got to get something going here. Down 26 in the second quarter is it's a long deficit to come back from.
Well, now you're just wanting to, and now a little
pushing and shoving there between Goring and Chase Hall.
That's a pretty good size matchup there.
That's an even weight class.
Yeah. Super featherweight, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get right back into the scrum. To the near side, here's Kuntz off the inbound. In and out on the three. Rebound. Street had it. Strip goes to the floor, and another tie-up. Going to give it back to Fulton with 5:38 to play in the half. This is a Fulton team that's just, they're loaded.
Top to bottom. You know, they got their second unit in, and they're still causing a lot of problems for the Hawks.
Big, strong. I mean, just look at Reams. That's not a high school athlete
No.
there. That's a.
No, that looks like an NFL running back, if you ask me.
He's got the ball on the far point into the corner now for Goring. Rowdy has the ball stripped away, and here come the Hawks in transition. With it is Genuine. Into the corner now. Through Evans, back up top. The three is good. Chase Hall with a tray, and Clopton finally into double digits as a team, 34-11. Fulton has their pass tip. It still gets it all the way to the far side now for Reams. Up top for Goring, and he's going to be blocked and fouled by Cash Evans. Oh, they're going to call it out higher, huh?
They call it on Hall. Got him with the hip check.
Just his first and the second foul against Clopton. It's one thing they've done well, not committed very many fouls.
We surround foul trouble.
Just 2 foul shots have been attempted by the Hornets. They're 1 for 2, and back to the ball game is Walker Goring. Top for Reams. That one's long, and the rebound pulled down by Kane Evans. Kane gets it off to Genuine, now all the way up the floor. Blocked from behind is Mason Street, but the ball hit Ryan Newman out of bounds. He's got some height.
This Fulton team is very long.
Lob pass gets it in. Back up top for Chase Hall. Lob down, almost a alley-oop pass, but it hit the rim before Kane Evans could pull it in. Coast to coast, that's Walker Goring again. And he picks up right where he left off. 36-11. Hall. Over to the far side for Genuine. Center the key, and blocked and fouled is Cash Evans, and he'll head to the line. Midway point of the second quarter, 4:04 remaining, 36-11. Clopton trailing.
Let's see if Cash can knock down a pair of free throws here. No good on the first one.
Stays 36-11. He's got one more. And the shot is good this time. 36-12. Could they fit any more people on the Fulton bench, by the way?
I don't think so. You're looking at 2 polar opposite benches, you know. Clopton looks like it's a little, it's very skim and not a whole lot there, but Fulton's bench, they bring a lot of people with them, don't they?
Yeah. 4 coaches, a ball boy, statistician, entourage. That's a loaded bench. Here's Goring with it. Drops it off. Turnaround shot, but I think before he shot it, Lancaster was fouled. Now they're going to send him to the line.
They're going to give him that one.
I like those shoes that
likewise
Colby Lancaster's wearing.
That yellow stands out.
Yeah. And the first shot is good to make it 37-12. Definitely look like a Hornet shoes.
Mason Street just picked up a second foul tonight. Looks like he might sit the rest of this quarter.
And the second shot is no good, so as a team they stay at 50%. Ball saved back in, though, and here's Goring with it. That's some effort there. You're up by over 20, and you're jumping 5 rows deep to grab a ball. That's what Josh Reams just did. Clopton in transition, has it stolen again by Goring. He is just so quick and lays it in.
He's got 15 already. He's filling up a score sheet.
Back the other way is Jordan Genowine. Far side, and Evans has his pass rejected. I don't think Kane thought there was any chance he was getting up that high to get that pass, and back the other way, a three for Dusty Hagens. 42-12, a 30-point lead with still 3 minutes to go in the first half, and now a travel called on Genowine. Well, Clopton is definitely learning some things in this game.
Like you mentioned, Tony Francis said they were going to learn. They're learning the hard way.
There are several lessons out there.
A lot of youth out there on the floor, though, so good for them to learn now than later.
Here's a three for Lancaster. Oh, my goodness. They can all step out and shoot
They're
that
just
three.
pouring it on. Wow.
45-12 here in the second quarter.
And
another interception. Oh, my goodness. Hagens picked it off, and then a foul. Or no, he carried the ball after the interception. 2:34 to go here in the second quarter. Dalrymple to inbound in between the scorer's table and the Fulton bench. Gets it to Jason Hain. Another Hain.
And another turnover.
This one taken by Hagens. He's come in and played good defense. Turnaround shot off the glass. No good, but foul going to be called on Cash Evans. 2:17 to play, and back to the free throw line goes Colby Lancaster. 45-12 our score with 2:17 to go. Wow. First shot is short. That's the one place they've had a little trouble shooting from, is that free throw line.
That's the only weakness it looks like they have so far.
As more substitutions. I'd say they're going to use Goring less and less as this game goes on. And second shot is good. 46-12 is the Fulton lead. Jordan Genowine to the near side. Good ball fake there for Hain over to the far side. Now for Dalrymple. He goes baseline, kicks it back. Take that shot. No good. And the rebound picked up, blocked down.
Just
off
grabbed
the shot by
in the
Hain.
air.
Still on the floor and finally picked up by Lincoln Smith. Ahead for Fulton. They get it back. A long pass, home run pass there to Colby Lancaster, who makes no mistake on the finish.
You look like a tight end there, just catching it over the little ones.
Into the corner now for Clopton. Center of the lane for Evans. He'll kick it out to the near side for Hain. He tries the three. It's short. Rebound. Hain's fighting for everything right now.
He's a feisty one, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Here come the Hornets again with Dusty Hagens. To the near side for number 21, Ty Logan. Now back for Smith. Over to the far side for Zeke Reed. Low post off the glass. Another 2 points for Lancaster, and it's 50-12 in the second quarter. A minute to go here in the first half. This Hornets team can score. Evans back up top to Dalrymple. Here's a three from the far point for Genowine, and the long rebound picked up by Fulton. Long pass ahead again. They let the contact go this time. Ball stolen away by Kane Evans. To Dalrymple, and they're going to call travel. Pass was a little bit behind him. When he pulled it back, he took an extra step.
Struggled to make the adjustment there. Not looking pretty right now, is it?
Not great in the first half, but you take the lessons you've learned into the next game and the next game, and you keep getting better.
That's what you have to do.
That three is off the mark. Evans the rebound. Kane gets it ahead to Genowine. Pass in the front court for Dalrymple. Now baseline shot over everything for Hain. Got a rebound, and the shot blocked down. Down to 8 seconds to go in the first half. 50-12 is the Fulton lead. They're going to put one more in, or at least attempt to, and another foul is going to send Ty Logan to the line. There is no stop
No,
in
they
this
keep
team.
going.
Yeah.
Like I said in the pregame, they're trying to run it up. They're going to try to score as many points as possible.
And the first shot is good, 51-12. And to make it a 40-point lead. In, out, back in, and it's 52-12. As the first half will come to a close. Not a great first half for the Hawks. They trail by 40 points. The Hornets are impressive. We'll talk about it when we start the halftime report after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stock, mounts, and cables. Now, special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
If it's time to ride or time to work, it's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. There isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than those at Hayden's. If you need help at work or at play, let Hayden's Motorsports Center be your one-stop shop for the most fun and hard-working power sports equipment in the area. They're always ready to help. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
Brown Smokehouse Meats in Silex and Troy, locally owned and operated, can help with all your meat processing, retail, wholesale, and custom butchering. Brown's invite you to stop by their Troy retail location. Despite some roadwork underway, Brown Smokehouse Meats is open for business at 185 East Cherry Street in Troy. Smokehouse Meats, deer processing, homemade sauces, and much, much more. Be sure to visit Brown Smokehouse Meats, Silex and Troy.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Stanley Drug in Louisiana. It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
52-12, the Fulton Hornets showing their dominance over the 7-seed Clopton Hawks. Same story down the hall as number 1 seed Mexico is leading number 8 seed Wellsville 41-12 at the half. So pretty much the same story, a little bit bigger lead here. Mm-hmm. And this Fulton team is going to be playing on championship night for sure.
Yeah, barring a potential upset in the next round, it's going to be tough to keep them out. You know, they are really impressive tonight.
And they've got almost 3 full sets that they can put out there, and without a lot of drop-off in the scoring.
Mm-hmm. That bench is, sorry to cut you off, that bench is super deep. You know, there's not really, like you said, a whole talent drop-off. When you bring in your second group, they all play really well together. Their chemistry is blowing me away right now.
And Clopton, just a little too predictable on the offensive end. A lot of turnovers in the first half.
Mm-hmm. They're diagramming a lot of their passes, you know. They're speeding up when they should be slowing down. They're eyeing down their targets, you know, just textbook. These guys are young. They're making these mistakes, and they're just learning right now. It's, you know, you don't want to learn like this, but sometimes this is the only way you can.
And that's something you could maybe get away with at the lower levels, the junior high level, and so forth. But this is a high school game, and it's a big jump from middle school into high school basketball, just like it is from high school to college basketball.
Agreed.
So it's a learning experience for sure, and I'm sure there's a lot of teaching going on right now for Coach Tony Francis and his Hawks in the locker room as they trail Fulton 52-12 after 2 quarters. We'll take a break, come back with first half scoring after this on KJFM.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Craig's Truck and Tractor, and Elissa Koenig, owner of Remax Realty Shop.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stock, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
From our roots in St. Louis, Royal Banks of Missouri is branching out to continue serving you with our locations in St. Charles, Jerseyville, Granite City, and now in Hannibal, Center, and New London. Royal Banks of Missouri, the community bank in your community.
Buying a home can be scary, but not with RE/MAX Realty. Whether you're looking to sell or to buy a home, commercial property, investment property, or land in Pike County and the surrounding area, the RE/MAX Realty shop is here to help. When you or someone you know wants a passionate advocate to share the home buying experience with, call me. We will both be glad you did. I'm Melissa Koenig, RE/MAX agent.
Orth Construction in Bowling Green has been Pike County's residential and commercial water and sewer excavator contractor for over 54 years. Orth Construction is family-owned and operated and state-approved as septic installers in Pike, Lincoln, Walls, Audrain, Warren, and St. Charles counties. Orth Construction can also handle your directional boring needs. Contact Les today for your free estimate. 573-324-3552 weekdays. Orth Construction, Highway 161, just outside Bowling Green. High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102, is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
52-12. Talking a little Blues hockey jerseys off air because that's right now it's a little more interesting than the 52-12 game that we have.
Agreed.
As Fulton is just dominated in every facet over the Clopton Hawks. Let's take a look at do we have first half scoring tallied up? Because I stopped keeping score. I let you have it there after half.
I'll start with the Hawks. Tyler Kuntz starting off with 2, Chase Hall with 3, Mason Street with 4, Cash Evans with 1, and Kane Evans with 2. And leading it off for the Hornets, it's Walker Goring with 15, Colby Lancaster with 17, Josh Reams with 9, Javar Galbraith with 3, Ty Logan with 2, Dusty Higgins with 3, and Rowdy Goring with 2.
This is a team that can score from pretty much any spot on the floor, this Fulton team. They've been impressive through the first 2 quarters and showing why they're in the top 2 as far as seeding goes in this tournament. I'd almost call them 1A instead of the 2 seed.
I haven't seen Mexico play, but I imagine there's not a whole lot of difference between 1 and 2. You know, this team has really impressed me so far. Fulton has.
52-12, they lead Clopton. We'll take a break, come back with the second half after this on Eagle 102.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include Orff Construction Company, County Market in Vandalia, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Sailor and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stock, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Window, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
Hard work, dedication, and commitment to excellence are foundations of a successful sports program. The team at Clint Bowen Construction recognizes character and the mentality of local athletes as the pillars of our community. Best of luck to area sports teams this season from the team at Clint Bowen Construction in Bowling Green. Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 573-324-3434. 33. And let the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kern Construction Company go to work for you.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on the Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Start of the second half here from the Montgomery County Invitational men's opening round. The 2 seed Fulton leading the number 7 seed Clopton 52-12 through the first 2 quarters. Mark Fronig, Zach Evans here, Marianne Everhart and Corey Buchanan will be down the hall as Bowling Green and Montgomery County play in a 4-5 matchup. That game tips off at 7:30. This one, I think, is going to go, the second half is going to go pretty quick.
Yeah, they'll probably have that turbo clock running here. Hopefully the Hawks can, score a few points here and there. Try to just make this a competitive second half, Take whatever learning advice they got in the locker room and bring out and see if they can put it to good use here.
Clopton will have the ball to start quarter number 3. They're on the floor. They're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Fulton still haven't even shed the warm-ups. But they'll send their starting 5 back onto the floor. Up by 40 to begin the second half. Clopton crosses the timeline, and we're underway. Here's Kuntz. Up high for Mason Street. Street runs into trouble. Forces a pass near side. Here's a 3 from the corner. No good for Chase Hall. Clopton gets the rebound. Good fight there from Tyler Kuntz, and he'll head to the free throw line.
Good old board there by Tyler Kuntz, creeping on the backside. Defense might have fallen asleep a little bit, but you got to take advantage of all the extra opportunities you can get.
So he'll shoot a pair here. And he hits the first. Make it 52-13. Second shot, good as well. And here come the Hornets. Their first possession of the second half. Work it down low for Lancaster. Gets it again from the corner. Shot over the defense. Hits the front iron and out. Pulled down by Cash Evans.
Good defense there by Evans not to foul him on the way up.
Street driving the lane. Shot no good. Dalrymple gets the rebound and saves it from going out of bounds by putting it off the midsection of Josh Reams.
Mm-hmm. Hawks are trying to get all the extra opportunities they can get on offense. It's 2 back-to-back offensive rebounds.
That was your patented move, wasn't it? Just rocketing it off the defender.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Street blocked off the glass, but following the play is Cash Evans, and he puts in 2. 52-16.
Again, another offensive rebound.
If they could make this a little bit closer,
mm-hmm. When you're trying to come back from a big lead like this, you almost instinct to just try to get it all back at once, but you just kind of chip away piece by piece, which is what the Hawks are doing right now.
That was light contact called against Mason Street. That's his 3rd foul.
Ticky-tack, if you ask me. But that's why I'm up here and they're down there.
You're still close enough to the game, you can say it.
I always thought I knew the game better than the refs, so.
Oh, thrown away. Little miscommunication there. Lancaster just tossed it out of bounds.
Sloppy start to the second half for these Hornets.
52-16, Clopton trails. Dalrymple, a little give and go into the middle. Streets is blocked by Lancaster, so he got it back, and they skip it ahead. And Dalrymple got himself in a bad position there and picks up a foul. Got himself underneath Galbraith and picks up his first personal. Goring gets it in. Here's Lancaster, works around Evans and just disrupted him enough to force a bad shot. Here comes Clopton off the rebound. Dalrymple over to the far side for Chase Hall. Hall gets it to Evans. Tried to force it inside to Mason Street. Big brother didn't like that pass.
No, I didn't.
Over to the far side. Here's Ty Logan drives in, shot no good. Lancaster tried to dunk it off the rebound, came up empty, and we're going to have a foul at the other end as Kuntz got disrupted by Josh Reams.
I'm liking what I'm seeing out of these Hawks so far in the second half. You know, they're coming out, firing. Still making a few mistakes here and there, but they're not fearing right now. They're being fearless. They're playing good. You know, going to their strengths.
First shot no good for Tyler Kuntz. And the score stays 52-16 with 5:54 to go in the third. That one rims out. He missed them both. That's uncharacteristic.
He's usually a dead eye at the line.
Baseline and another foul called, this one against Tyler Kuntz on Walker Goring. So the whistle's starting to mount.
Starting to add up here. I think we might be at already more fouls than we had in the first half.
Right. Dalrymple checks out. Back into the ballgame, Kane Evans. And Fulton with the ball. Josh Reams dribbles out almost all the way to the center stripe. Far side for Goring. That's Walker Goring. To Lancaster. Colby. Near side for Reams. Reams takes the three. It's off the mark.
That one's way off.
Rebound pulled down by Evans, and here come the Hawks. In a little too deep that time was Kuntz at the bottom of the backboard, and here we go. There's a two-hander with a little hang time on the rim, and they're going to say too much hang time. They call a technical on Galbraith for hanging on the rim after the dunk.
They'll call that one 9 times out of 10.
It's under, and they're going to explain to them what they did wrong. So Clopton going to shoot. The basket counts, 54-16. And it'll be Kuntz shooting for Clopton. Looks like Coach Gilmore is trying to say there was a man under him. He had to hang on. And that's 3 in a row missed by Kuntz. You're never going to win that argument.
No.
Shot good. 54-17. And Clopton will have the ball. And back into the ball game is Jordan Genowine, who will replace Tyler Kuntz.
Coach Francis over there doing some teaching with Kuntz on the sideline.
And here's Hall with it. To Evans, back to Hall in the corner. Spins away from his man, finds some room on the baseline, kicks it back to Evans. His pass tipped, and Street keeps possession. Ball to the corner and finally out of bounds. Just disjointed from the start. 4:58 to go in the third quarter. Here comes Goring. Up the floor. Work it right down into the corner. Now to Goring at the low post. Turnaround from the baseline. That shot no good. And an easy rebound for Cash. All sorts of contact. As Hall tries to make his way up the floor. Now the shot from the baseline. About a 12-footer, no good. And here comes the Hornets. Reams back up top for Goring to the near side for Logan. Now for Goring again, and out high, he's fouled before the shot. With 4:22 to play in the third quarter. These officials did not get my memo.
No, they did not.
And it was hand-delivered, too. A lot of whistles here in the second half.
That just means we can talk more now.
Yeah, right? Unfortunately, the game is 54-17, so there's just not much to say.
Not much to talk about, yeah.
They work it down low. And another 2 points for Colby Lancaster. He kissed that one off the glass to make it 56-17.
Took advantage of the smaller defender on him there.
Kuntz right back into the ball game. They work the perimeter right now. Here's Jason Hain. Near side for Logan Dalrymple. Dalrymple worked it to the low blocks. Then get it back to Evans. Now for Kuntz. Dalrymple. Hain. Kuntz again for 3. Far side. Good. That's a pretty shot there.
Yes, it is.
for Tyler Kuntz to make it 56-20.
Watch out if he gets hot. Well, it's not going to be a close one, but it could get closer.
Make it look a little more respectable, which I think their play in the third quarter here has made it a little more respectable. And Mr. Corpening is doing some teaching as well.
He let the whole gym know that he had both hands on his back.
So a foul called with 3:32 to go, and now a timeout called as well. 56-20, Fulton leads Clopton here in the third quarter on KJFM.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include Sun Window Company, Clint Bowen Construction, and Northeast Title Company.
TJ Salon is offering facial and aesthetic services this Wednesday beginning at 9. Services available include Botox, Brooks, Brown lines, crow's feet, and smoker lines, microneedling, vitamin B12 injections, and facial peels. Consultations are free. For more information, stop by this Wednesday at TJ Salon in the Raintree Mall in Louisiana.
The best coverage of high school sports is on KJFM. Brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
56-20 here. The Fulton Hornets lead the Clompton Hawks late in the third quarter. Over in the other gym, they've played 3 complete quarters, and Mexico leads Wellsville Middletown 61-24. So the number 1 seed beating up on the number 8 seed, just like the 2 is beating the 7 over here. But that 4-5 matchup should be pretty fun in the next game as Montgomery and Bowling Green do battle in the high school gym.
Yeah, the 1-8 and 2-7 games, you know, sometimes they'll be competitive, but more than likely they're like they are tonight.
There's a block on Rowdy Goring. And here come the Hawks. Kuntz gets it to Evans. That's Kane. Skips it across to Dalrymple. Back to Kane off the glass, and that one won't go. Still fighting are the Hawks, but couldn't get, and now carrying the ball is Rowdy Goring, and the turnover gets it back to Clopton with 3:07 to play in the third.
They would probably call a million carries a game if they called it every time, you know, somebody actually did carry the ball.
Kind of like holding in football.
Yeah, exactly.
Genuine gets it to Kuntz. Now back up top for Evans. To Hain. Hain to Dalrymple at the top of the key, and another foul whistled. And it looks like Fulton's starting to get a little frustrated with the whistles.
Yep. Yes, they are, you know. It gets a little frustrating as a player when, you know, in the second half they do tighten it up a little bit. Just the inconsistency in the calling, it can get a little bit frustrating. I understand their anger.
Well, it just takes all the flow out of the game.
If you're constantly stopping for whistles.
Genuine got his feet tangled up, stays upright, gets it near side for Dalrymple, and he's fouled. This one on Bryn Bynum.
We're going to be shooting some free throws here soon.
Yeah. Second foul, back-to-back fouls on Bynum. Here's Dalrymple with it. Evans, that shot off the mark. Gets it to Hain. And a tie-up. Arrow favors Fulton with 2:41 to play in the third quarter. Good long possession like that, unfortunately, comes away empty for Clopton. Making a little room, and now Lancaster is fouled. And they're going to call that on Kane Evans. His first.
I thought they were going to get Lancaster with the hook. He was kind of elbowing around him.
They get it in off the glass and good. That's Zeke Reed to make it 58-20.
His first points of the night.
Hain back up top for Evans, over to the far side for Dalrymple. Now to Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz steps inside 3. He'll put up a shot. That one's
pull
good.
Up there.
58-22. 2:10 to play in the third. Clopton trailing Fulton. Here's Rowdy Goring. Tries to find some room. Now kicks it out last second. Unable to shoot the 3 with Zeke Reed. So he'll drop it off for Lancaster. That's a pretty good idea, but they'll pass it back instead to Lincoln Smith, who puts in a long 2. And a travel called on Dalrymple. And a wholesale change for the Hawks. 4 new players out there.
Who'd they bring in? Evans, Hall, and Street to replace Evans, Hain, and Genuine. See if this group can get something done.
Bynum to the near side for Smith. Smith steps inside to the low blocks, puts that too high off the glass, and the rebound tipped by Cash Evans over to Chase Hall. Now the ball goes to the floor, and getting a little physical there between Goring and Tyler Kuntz. Foul going to be called on Zeke Reed. Here's a 3 off the inbound. That one splashes home. Tyler Kuntz.
It's always good to see him get that stroke going. You know, it's hard for him to miss sometimes once he starts filling it up like that.
Good turnaround hook for Ryan Newman. And everybody's scoring for Fulton. And not going to call the travel, going to call a foul. Ooh.
On Cash?
Yeah, on Cash. They said he did a little slapping. He'll check out. That's his 3rd foul. Minute 3 to go in the 3rd quarter. Goring with it. Calls up a friend. That's Zeke Reed. To Bryn Bynum. Bynum has trouble. Gets control again. And hands it off to Reed. He'll back up near the center circle. Gets it to Newman, and he's tied up. Arrow favors the Hawks this time.
Great defense by Tyler Kuntz there, coming to cause a double team and the jump ball.
42.9 seconds to go. See if the Hawks play for the final shot of this 3rd quarter. Street for Dalrymple. Works it down low. That shot off the glass is good. Tyler Kuntz with 2 more.
He's having a good second half.
Yes, he is, and that one's knocked out of bounds.
Way to get on the passing thing there, Tyler. Doing it on both sides of the ball.
And up in the lap of Josh Reams. Didn't drop off the Christmas list, though. The lob to get it inbounds, rejected out by Mason Street. 62-27. The Hornets lead. 22.1 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Newman. I guess they're saying his feet didn't come off the ground. Near side. Down to 10 seconds. And the ball out of bounds. Last touched by the Hornets. As Bynum was just having all sorts of trouble. 3 seconds to go. Kick it back. Here's the 3. And it almost Voight-locks as time expires. And the Hawks trail after 3. 62-27. Back with the 4th from the Montgomery County Invitational after this on KJFM.
Montgomery County Tournament sponsors on Eagle 102 Sports include Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, TJ's Salon, and Center Locker Service.
CMC Distributing in Louisiana is the place to turn for steel, Culver's Industrial Supplies, and Central Welding Supplies. In addition, CMC Distributing offers trailer parts, truck accessories, truck beds, and trailer repairs. At CMC Distributing, they always go the extra mile while working hard to make sure you're satisfied. They do it that way for a simple reason. They appreciate your business. CMC Distributing, Highway 54, Western Louisiana.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Start of the fourth quarter. It'll be a running clock as Fulton leads the Clopton Hawks 62-27. It's just the beginning for this Clopton team.
Yeah, you know, like Coach Tony Francis said, this isn't going to be the same team now as it is in February. You know, this team's got a lot of growing to do, and there's another foul call.
I think you could probably count on one hand, even minus a finger or two, how many sub-500 seasons Tony Francis has had in his long coaching career. So this is going to turn around.
Yeah, you know, he's a great coach. He knows how to turn the guys around. He's gonna lead them in the right direction. But you know, these guys just got to grow.
And you don't run into a Fulton every night.
No, this isn't. You're not going to play the number 2 seed of a tournament every night. You know, you're going to win some games, you're going to lose some games, but it's all part of the growing pains and the process.
For the Hawks, it's Tyler Kuntz up and around to Hain. His pass was right into the clavicle of the Fulton player. Got it back, and a 3-ball drained by Kuntz.
He's hot right now.
62-30. They may turn off the running clock here before long. Back the other way. Streets off the glass, no good. Fighting for it, and the loose ball finally picked up by Zeke Reed, but taken back by the Hawks, and a foul in the far corner by Reed, knocking Kuntz out of bounds. Minute and a half gone here. Clock is still running at 62-30. But I think that would be a huge victory if they can stop this clock, because they were down, 40 at the half?
They were down 40 at half. You know, it's like I said earlier, you're not going to come back and win it all. You just got to chip away, take small wins here and there.
Yeah, I think that would be a big victory for this team, as the first one is good. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. One more shot for Tyler Kuntz, and that one's no good. Rebound pulled down by Bryn Bynum. Up the floor, Dusty Higgins. Higgins crosses the line between the circles now for the Hornets, and he's looking to run a little motion, and it's stolen by Dalrymple. And it's knocked away from behind. Ooh! That was definitely last touch by Ryan Newman. He did a good job selling that.
He did. Ref was right there. Can't believe he missed it.
Yeah.
But this Hawks team is very competitive here in the second half. You know, even though they're going against probably the second unit here, they're got to find some way to compete, and they're doing a good job right now.
Bryn Bynum with it. Over to the far side now for Ryan Newman. Newman gives it off to Rowdy Goring. Goring drops it back in, and a nice play coming back by Mason Street to knock it out of bounds. 3 minutes gone in the fourth. 62-31 is the Fulton lead. They get it in. Here's
took shot
from the corner by Goring, no good. Pass up above Street. He tipped it back down, and Clopton gets control, but it's knocked away as they try to hit Genuine streaking down low.
I think that's a duo to watch down the road, Genuine and Cash.
Get it in. There's a block, but a foul. That's going to send Cash to the line. Ryan Newman going to pick up the personal. His second. We played 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. And Cash Evans at the line. And the first one's no good.
Cash is typically a good free throw shooter. This isn't looking like his normal self right now at the line.
Looks like that Mexico game is in the books. We'll get you the score on that in a minute. He missed them both. Rebound picked up by Newman. And the big man going to take it up the floor. Now he drops it off for Bynum. It's in near side for Goring. That's Rowdy Goring. And the ball taken away by Mason Street. He almost traveled. Gets it to Chase Hall, and now they're going to call Hall for the travel. Just got going a little too fast and too close to quarters there.
Yeah, he got the ball and kind of gave a double look. Didn't think to put the ball down, but definitely traveled. Coach Francis told him not to look at the ref. He knew he did it.
Yeah. With it is Reed. Kick it back near side for Hagens. Hagens going to try and drive. Dumps it off last second off the glass. Good. Ryan Newman. First points in a long time for Fulton. Here's Evans. Evans to Evans. Long NBA range three, and that one is good. Tyler Kuntz is shooting here in the second half.
He's got 20 here in the second half.
Back the other way is Dusty Hagens. It's a 30-point game. They tried a three and out of bounds. It goes. Bynum tried to save it, but the ball had already bounced on the blue paint. 2:20 left in the ball game. With it is Chase Hall. Hall gives it to Jordan Genowine. Now free throw line for Cash Evans, and we're going to have a little reach in again here. And they call that on Dusty Hagens.
Cash is looking to redeem himself at the line.
He hits one here, and the clock stops moving. And he gets it.
Does it.
And earns a second free throw with the score 64-35. Minute 47 to play. And out, back in. 64-36, Fulton leads.
Mark, those are only the fourth points, not by a player named Tyler Kuntz in the second half tonight for the Hawks.
That's a telling stat. They pass it around the key, and now what do we have, a 3-second? Call came from the back official on the near side. But we're down to a minute and a half left in this ball game. Here's Kuntz. To Evans. Pass tipped as Evans tried to go to Evans. Cash to Kane, and lucky that wasn't stolen away. Minute 16 left in the ball game. Over to the far side. Kuntz going to try it from the deep corner. No good this time, and the rebound pulled down by Zeke Reed, but almost stolen back, and Newman going to take it. Loose ball. Goring gets it, and a little hip check there from Chase Hall.
They'll send Goring to the line.
1:02 remains in this ball game. 28-point lead for Fulton. They've led by as many as 40. So a good second half. I call that something to grow on for the Hawks. First shot good. And it's 65-36.
Yeah, getting this game to where the clock wasn't running was definitely a major win for the Hawks. A minor one if that, but you know, they still have a lot of places to grow.
66-36, back to a 30-point lead. Final minute of this ball game. With it is Chase Hall. Hall on the near point. Try to get it to Kane. Now it goes to Genowine with it. He works down low. Cut off there and blocked and fouled by Rowdy Goring. And with the lead at 30, the clock will keep moving as he goes to the line. He needs to hit this first one quickly.
You never want a game to end at the free throw line like this. Coach Francis yelling at Chase Hall, telling him to get the team set up. You know, he's just a sophomore.
First one, no good, so the clock will continue to run with the lead at exactly 30 for Fulton. 15 seconds to go. One more shot for Jordan Genowine, and that one is good. 66-37, 9.8 to play, and they're going to put it in their pocket and run off the final 5 seconds of this game. 3-2-1. This ball game is over. Our final 66-37. The number 2 seed Fulton Hornets over the 7 seed Clopton Hawks. Back with the postgame show for you after this on KJFM.
Here's one question that has no wrong answers. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Founded in 2000, Sparks Maintenance Contracting out of Bowling Green has since been performing industrial maintenance nationwide and plans to continue growing. Sparks Maintenance Contracting attention to detail and compassion are only some of the many things that separate them from other competitors. Teamwork is the key to success in business and in sports. Best wishes to all the area teams for Sparks Maintenance Contracting, proudly serving America. Banking Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, review your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
This is Tracy Brookster with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our community? The Women, Infant, and Children's Programs, Infant through Adult Immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Stanley Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 post-game show on KJFM. Sponsored by
Final in this one, the Hornets of Fulton 65, Clopton Hawks 37. So the 2 beats the 7 and advances into the championship bracket. Clopton will be in the consolation bracket, but a good second half. They took what Coach Francis was throwing at them and put together 2 good quarters to end the game.
Yeah, they did. They outscored the Hornets there in the second half. I think it was by 9 points, but definitely, stuff to look forward to. Definitely a better second half. A lot of the youth was exposed there in the first, but definitely a good learning experience for them.
Yeah, definitely something to grow on in the final 2 quarters for the Clopton Hawks. Let's get the final scoring numbers as they're getting closer to tip-off between Bowling Green and Montgomery. So let's wrap this thing with the scoring.
I'll make it quick. Tyler Kuntz led the way for the Hawks with 22. Then it was Cash Evans with 6. Mason Street with 4, Chase Hall with 3, Kane Evans with 2, and then Jordan Genwine with 1. For the Hornets, it was Colby Lancaster with 20, Walker Goring with 15, Josh Reams with 9, and a lot of 2s and 4s down there. So
exactly.
About everybody got into the picture for Fulton.
Final score again, 65-37, Fulton over Clopton. And let's send it to Marianne and Corey Buchanan in the high school gym as they've got the 4-5 matchup between the Bowling Green Bobcats and the Montgomery County Wildcats. Good evening, Marianne.
You all had an interesting fourth quarter over there in that gym. However, we did not have that here in this gym as Mexico continued to flex their muscle throughout the game. Got the win over Roseville Middletown at 73-26.